Scottsdale, Arizona. It's time to bring you all the final round action of the WM Phoenix Open. Hello everyone, thrilled to have your company this week. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy following the action out on the course. And Beamer, before we get out into all the action, just a few words on TPC Scottsdale.
Chaos, mayhem. It is the greatest show on grass. It's just, I mean, basically the town of Scottsdale is having a party for 125,000 of their closest friends and invited, 75 golfers to show up and be a part of it. I mean, how better can you describe TPC Scottsdale than that? It's more about what's going on outside the ropes than what's going on inside the ropes most days. And I gotta say, I love playing here. I think it's a blast, but boy, oh boy, these folks, they come to show you exactly how much fun they're having outside the ropes.
Let's head to the second hole here at TPC Scottsdale. Rich, and your thoughts on the tee shot?
It's a blind landing area out there, Luke. You can't quite see where your golf ball lands. You know there's some bunkers on the right-hand side. You just don't know how far out they do come. A little more room to the left than you can't see, but it's a difficult tee shot all in all. Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
To my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. And catching up with the action, our player is currently tied for top spot alongside Victor Hovland. Well, Rich, always love standing on the tee here at 3. You feel like you can get after this golf hole.
Yeah, you're going to stand on this tee box and it's just full systems go. If you miss the bunker on the left or the rough on the right, it's just going to hit in the middle of that fairway and just roll, baby, roll. Second shot would be pretty simple.
Nicely done.
5 wins so far this season. That's tidy. That was special. Seven feet to the cup.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
So close. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Sitting at 1 under after that hole. Well, the 4th hole at TPC Scottsdale is the first par 3 on the course, Rich, and you like the look of this, don't you?
I do. It's a benign little par 3 if your distance control is spot on. This green chases away from you just a little bit to make that shot a little tougher.
He's found the surface. Good chance here. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
Well, that's a good effort. Just missing the birdie there. And down it goes. He's currently tied for first. Here we are on the par 4 5th hole, Rich, and the tee shot. What do you fancy?
It is sneaky difficult. Just a straightaway hole with that bunker on the right. That is menacing. And even funnier, I've seen a lot of shots miss even further right. And Oscar Bravo.
That's heading for the fairway. This is his second shot. He's currently tied for the lead. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. And he's down there. You got a read?
This is going to turn ever so slightly to the right.
And this one is for his par. Job done. Let's head to the next. He finds himself at the top of the leaderboard. Well, the visuals on this 6th tee, that really presents most of the challenge here.
Yeah, the 3 bunkers down the left side see a lot of action. Your eyes are just drawn to it, but only the bigger players, the longest players in the game, are able to fly those bunkers.
What a gargantuan tee shot. Needs a little ground help to the left.
Setting up here with a very long putt. An opportunity to make a par here. Well holed. Let's move on. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. The second par 3 on the front nine's longer 7th hole, Rich.
This is so difficult. I'm even laughing remembering when I played it years ago. Finding this green is nearly impossible. It still gives me the heebie-jeebies. You got to hit a long iron, towering long iron, and see if you can't get to land soft enough to hold this green.
Okay, that'll work. This putt is from 14 feet. Well, would have been nice to get the birdie, but a par never hurts. Okay, let's head to the next. Let's recap what Tony Finau was able to do just a little while ago. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Just one off the lead after that hole. Let's head to the 8th hole and the tee shot on this par 4, Rich.
Yeah, dogleg from right to left. Again, your eyes are drawing towards those bunkers down the left, but they should be at that tree in the center of the fairway.
Oh, well done. Well, there he is, Rich, the lovable Tony Finau. He really is a fan favourite, and once again, he shows us why.
You know, what you don't see sometimes about Tony Finau is how intense of a competitor he truly is. You know, he might be all smiles out there on the golf course, walking around, looks like he's enjoying himself, which he is, but deep down, he wants to bury you. And not just bury you a little bit. He wants to take out that shovel and just keep on digging, baby. He is really one of these competitors out there that you don't see it, but you know that, oh no, Tony Finau, I got to go up against that guy. Ooh, you know, and he smiles at you and wait, you know, but yeah, no, he's a heck of a competitor.
Here we are on the tee at the par 4 9th, and is driver necessary?
Driver is not necessary unless you can hit that power fade and get it past that bunker, but if you can't, just take out a 3-wood, find the widest part of the fairway.
Well, that's a handy shot. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Hello, Luke. I am down here with Rose Zhang as she gets set for her next shot here on the 2nd.
Okay, time to return to the action. Second shot here on the 9th hole. Going with the pitching wedge here. This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Yeah, just had a little bit too much speed on that putt. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Okay, we've started the back 9 here at TPC Scottsdale, and the eyes light up.
Luke, you can take 3-wood out to the left and play it safe, or you can take driver out and try and clear all those bunkers out to the right and just have a kick-in second shot.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
John, you're down there. What's happening?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 2nd.
Let's get back to it, shall we? And Rich, That back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
That was wonderfully done. High pressure moment here. This for a share of the lead. And after that, he'll move to 2 under for the tournament.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Well, here we are on the tee at 11, Rich, and you start to get a little tense on the tee.
When you stand on this tee, you better have a very clear vision of exactly what kind of shot you're going to play out into this fairway, because that water on the left, it's going to distract you a lot.
Playing from around 160 yards. Currently tied for the lead. That should set up another chance. 7 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
Ooh. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. And after that hole, our featured player leads by 1. Over to the 12th we go, the par 3, the least famous par 3 on this inward half at TPC Scottsdale.
But it still has a lot of danger. If you hit it too long and to the right, guess what? There's more water there, so a lot of players bail out to the left, find those bunkers, and then up and down, not guaranteed. This is sneaky hard.
14-footer.
Little birdie look in here.
What a putt that was. And he moves to 3 under with that one. And that'll ensure he remains in first place. Rich, the 13th is a par 5. Yes, more room if you lay it back, but you want to get after it so you can try and get on this green in 2.
Most definitely. Even if you find the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, there's a 50-50 chance you might be able to get it on from there, but you got to avoid the water on the right-hand side. That's just a massive, massive no-no.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green. Well played, mate. This now, his 3rd shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Lining up the birdie putt here. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And after that hole, this player finds himself in top spot, with Tony Finau 2nd.
What a drive. Look at that.
Time for the 2nd shot at the 14th. Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
This is a par putt. The putt drops, and we're moving on. He sits in first position. On the tee here at 15, Rich, there's a whole lot of agua down the left-hand side, but you can't be thinking that.
You can't, but you know it comes into play. The longer you hit it, the more that comes into play down the left-hand side. You got to keep it down the right third of this fairway. Find the fairway. You can have a great opportunity to knock it on in 2.
Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
That drive, he hit it so far, there's no divots in the fairway where he hit it.
Okay, aggressive play, going for it.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits. Okay, let's get back to the action. A chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Yeah, guys, he's got 28 feet here.
Just a 4-footer remaining. The putt drops, now at 5 under, heading down the stretch.
And with just a slim lead coming down that stretch, anything can happen.
Rich, we're now finding ourselves inside the Coliseum of the 16th hole, the stadium hole. It is the coolest hole in golf, isn't it?
I would just love to sit there and hit it close in that green and just give it the full Rusty Crow. Are you not entertained?
And there's highlights aplenty out there on the golf course. Let's take a look at this incredible shot. And back to the play, shall we? And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
I think this one is going to be breaking hard to the left.
It's just about 3 feet away. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. It's amazing, Rich, just given the nature of 16. 17 feels overshadowed, but it shouldn't be. It's one of the great short par 4s on tour.
It is such a cool little hole. I mean, you don't need driver anymore to reach it. Just a little menacing bunker, like a pimple right there, about 30, 40 yards short. A lot of action's going to be on the right-hand side there to any flag stick, but when they put it all the way back center, forget about it. It now becomes one of the hardest short holes in all of golf.
Putting for eagle here. This is a lengthy putt here. That's disappointing. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
He's got this for his par.
And 3 putting for par on this hole. Holding steady in first place after that one. Well, we've come to the last here at TPC Scottsdale, but there's still some work to be done.
There's a lot of work to be done. Finding it in the middle of this fairway is not one easy task, even for the longest hitters. That bunker down the left-hand side, the church pews, that sees a lot of action. So the other 2 up there. This is really a hole that you got to thread it out there with either a 3-wood or driver, but it's pretty much one of the most underrated, difficult driving holes on the golf course.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Here's a putt to finish his round with the clubhouse lead. It's a well-played hole, but in the end, just tap it in for a par. This is what remains for 66. And his round will conclude with a par today. And Rich, you know what this is like, going back-to-back on the PGA Tour. How big is it?
It's a lot more mentally difficult than I think a lot of people understand. I'm very impressed with how this player held up the final 9 holes. Congratulations. Great finish.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.